Okay, today I will be talking about how you can make money online. So there's various platforms that you could use to make money online. There's something called Amazon affiliates, and all you have to do for signing up, or the requirements would be just to sign up at https colon / affiliate programs amazon.com. Just provide tax ID information when you sign up, and provide a method that you can get paid via your bank account. So you just provide your bank account information, and you also have to have a website or a social networking channel. So, for example, you have a Facebook channel, or a YouTube channel, or whatever, Twitter channel. You could use that. You don't necessarily just have to have a website. Okay. As for eBay, and there's also eBay affiliates, and the requirement for that is just like Amazon affiliates. All you have to do is just sign up at https, where you see the link, partnerebay.com, login user. Just provide your tax ID information like you did with the Amazon affiliate program, and provide a method that you could be paid via PayPal or a bank account. You have to have a website or a social networking channel. That's all you need. So you could also sell physical items on eBay, and the requirement for that is just go to eBay's website, which you see right there. Go to https colon / ebay.com and create an eBay account. So there's pros and cons to each of these, and I will highlight it. So for Amazon affiliates, you don't need to have any inventory to make money, and it's very easy to do. All you need to do is provide links to your website or social networking sites. So let's say you made a YouTube video, you would make a link from your affiliate account on a product that you are talking about. Let's say you're talking about shaving or something, and you link, and you're using a Gillette razor, let's say, and you link it to your video descriptions on your YouTube account, or if you have a website, you're talking about certain types of electronics, like a iPhone or something, and then you link it to a product that you see on Amazon, and create an affiliate link and put it in there, and someone clicks on it, and if they buy something, then you'll make a small commission on it. I don't know what it is exactly. It could be anywhere from 6% to 10%. It depends on the item. So you make a small commission, and the payout is after every, I think, 2 months or something, they will send you a check. So if you have $10, if you made $10, and they'll cut out a check and send it to you. Not a check, but they'll send it to your account via direct deposit. And the cons for it, there really isn't any, because you're not really taking any risks. There's no risks, but it's probably not going to be as profitable compared to selling actual items. That's about it. And for eBay affiliates, I put 2 S's in there, made a error. So the pros, like the Amazon affiliates, you don't have to have any inventory, and it's pretty easy to do. All you need is a website or social networking channel. That's it. And cons, like I said before, there really aren't any because you're not taking any risks. But you're really not. It's not as profitable selling compared to selling actual items. So sell on eBay. The pros of it is that you have access to a very large platform to sell your goods. The cons is there's fees that eBay charges for selling items, and fees can range from 8% to 15% depending on the item. So returns can eat into your profits, and scams can also eat into your profits, or sometimes it could be a negative if you get scammed, because it costs money to ship the item. You have to pay the processing fees from both eBay and PayPal. In addition to that, you take the loss on the item if someone sends you a broken item. And eBay has a policy which favors buyers, even if they're wrong. So that's one of the cons of eBay. So sometimes there's fraud, and there's fraud where you would send an item. It works and everything. You checked it out, and let's say the item costs $500. Let's say it's like a smartphone or something. And you sell for $500. Someone buys it, and maybe they have a broken iPhone of the same model, so they may just claim that it doesn't work on eBay and put that item in there, the broken one, and take the item that works and say, you know what, I received the defective item. So if it's a defect, then on eBay, you have to pay for the shipping. For the customer shipping it back to you, you have to pay the shipping. So that's so if it happens, it's a big problem. And if people return stuff, that would eat into your profit as well. So that's some of the cons. So for eBay, when I sell stuff, I really don't sell expensive stuff on here. I just sell cheap stuff, like stuff which is probably which is $50 or under. So if someone does scam me or whatever, it's not a big loss. Let's say it's better than selling something that is like $2,000 on eBay and someone committing a fraud, and you'd be out on $2,000. That's a big deal, and eBay always most likely favors the buyer, so it's very unfavorable. But from my experience for selling on eBay, a lot of the people aren't scammers. You would have some who are scammers, but the percentage of that is very low. I don't know exactly what the numbers are. Maybe it's 2% or something, or 3%. But then if you sold a very big item and you get scammed, the whole thing might just not be worth it. So that's my gist on it. Okay, so there are other requirements that you need for selling on eBay. In addition to making an account on eBay's website and signing up, you do have to buy some equipment and supplies. For example, you will need a postage shipping scale, and you could buy it at Amazon with the link that you see below. And you need to buy shipping tape, and you could buy that at Amazon, and you can see it below. There's generic brands, which is cheaper, and you also have Scott Grand. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Scott Brand, made a spelling error. So so you could buy either one of those, and You need to buy shipping tape dispenser, and you could buy that at Amazon with the link you see below. And as for boxes, you could go to USPS's website if you live in the United States, and you could go to the section where it says shipping supplies, and there's free shipping supplies. So for this, USPS will ship you these empty boxes directly to your home at no cost to you. It is absolutely free. You could order as many as you like. So that's there with the link below. So that's where you could get the boxes. And there are places where you can buy boxes too if you need larger boxes. You know, if you want to ship something as large as a computer or something big, I think FedEx is the best place to go to ship large items. They probably have the best rates for it. Okay. And you could also sell stuff on Craigslist. So to sign up to make an account on Craigslist, you just go to Craigslist website, which is www.craigslist.org. You just sign up and make your account. All you need is an email. And you could provide your telephone number if you want people to contact you directly. It's up to you. This is a great site to sell big ticket items. There are no fees for selling on this platform, but it is a good resource, and it is a good resource for selling locally. The pros of that is no fees. The cons is it's just limited by geography. You're only going to sell in your local area. You know, that's the bad thing about it. And there are scammers on Craigslist. Like for example, when you post something on Craigslist, a big ticket item, let's say, somebody will make a claim that will say something like, I will send you a cashier check or something, or a check, and then I will send someone to pick up your item or something, So somebody will come to your house, maybe FedEx or something, and they would pick up your item, and you receive a check. It's COD, it's cash on delivery or something. But the check is not real. It's fraudulent, And they would always offer you more money than what you listed on the Craigslist ad. So let's say I'm asking $500 for this. They'll say, I'll give you $600, just ship it to me, and you could have the $100 extra for your trouble. It's all a scam. So these are the things that you gotta avoid when you sell stuff on Craigslist. And that's about it for Craigslist. So there are many ways to make money online, and it doesn't require much to get started. You will need a computer, a internet connection, a website or a social networking channel, and some supplies if you want to ship stuff, It is a lot cheaper than getting a lease on a commercial real estate property. You don't have to ship directly. You could also use drop shipping. This is where you have a third-party merchant that's ships to the buyer, so you don't have to package anything and ship it. So the third party would do it automatically. And there are risks and downsides to e-commerce, like fraud and returns. If people return items, most of your profits will get eaten by shipping costs. Fraudulent buyers will buy an item from you, make a false claim that the merchandise doesn't work, and put a broken item in there in return. Or sometimes they put an item that isn't even even the item that you sent. They could send something which is not even that item, or they could like strip the item that you sent for parts and then send it back to you. Say it doesn't work. So that happens sometimes. So when you're engaged in e-commerce, there are always risks. If you own a retail store, there are shoplifters. If you engage in e-commerce, there will be scammers. If your e-commerce business does take off, you can put your stuff in self-storage units. Like public storage, that's a good one. There's probably one in every area in the United States. And it's a lot cheaper than renting a retail real estate. It's a lot cheaper than that. And this is the cheapest way to store a lot of stuff for very little money. So yeah, you could do that basically. So okay, thanks for watching.